Morning, guys. Here's my tent site, and I got this beautiful view of mountains here. Got here kind of late yesterday, but I still had daylight to set up my tent and get my dinner ready and everything. Yesterday was a long day. Not the greatest weather, but made it through, and I'm glad I did, because you never know what kind of weather you're gonna deal with over Mount Washington. So you know, it could be really bad, but some people have pretty good sunny days out there, but they are rare. It does get windy up there and everything, so it is what it is. This is this tent area is called the Valley Way tent sites, and it's a half a mile down the AT. You basically just go downhill from Madison Hut, and you end up out here. And it's a free camping out here too. So a lot of places in the Whites, they charge for camping, but there's some flat spots down that way and a few more down this way. So, and there's a privy here and a water source, so definitely worth the half mile downhill or whatever. I might not be saying that once I'm climbing up, but it is what it is. Hey guys, just making it up the climb right now, and there's Mount Washington over there, and it was looking pretty clear. There's a couple clouds over there, but it was looking pretty clear for the most part. There's the road that goes down from Mount Washington, and I just heard the train, or whatever they call it, that goes up to the top. It makes a noise and all that. So maybe Downwind and Nope made the right decision on doing the work for stay yesterday and at the Clouds Hut over there, and they might have a pretty clear day today to go over all the ridges and all that. So hopefully that goes well for them. I'm getting a late start in. I stopped at Madison, and the guy that works there, that was in charge of the kitchen, gave me a bunch of, there's a bunch of pancakes over there, so I took a bunch of pancakes, and then he asked me if I'm through hiking, and he gave me a bunch of oatmeal, and I had coffee and tea and things like that, relaxed there for a bit, and making my way up. I got the Wildcats next. Not sure what the mileage today will be. As you can see, there's a lot of rocks and everything, so we'll just keep making progress and see what we can do. We got us a cool suspension bridge out here. Look at that. So the AT goes that way. And that's a viewpoint if you feel like going up the rock scramble. Or yep. We got Washington Outer Road coming up. That's the one people use to get up to Mount Washington. So thought I would get here a little bit faster, but a lot of little boulders and stuff like that, and it is what it is. It's been nice out today. So this here is the road. Coming up to it, you could already smell car brakes and I guess motorcycle brakes, because as I was walking up here, you could just hear the bike motors here running. And this is the road that gets you up to Mount Washington. Here it is. If you don't want to hike it, take the car up there, and then this is where we continue back on the trail. Oh, and there you go, right there. Nice little stealth camping spot, close to the parking lot and road, but if you don't want to hike on from here, you can camp right there. But yeah, it's nice here. Whew. Man. Whew. Hey guys, so I stopped at the visitor center. Got ice cream, candy bars. It was like 28 bucks for ice cream, bunch of candy bars and stuff like that. So I got a few items, a little bit higher price than you would expect, but it is what it is. AT, Lost Pond Trail, this way. But yeah, I was totally glad there was something to pick up, because we're starting the Wildcats right now, and it's around 5 p.m. so we'll see. We got some climbing to do here. We got climbs coming up. It looks pretty steep. It looks pretty steep there, so we'll see how it goes. And this is called Lost Pond. Lost Pond. Beautiful. The clouds in there. And there's in the distance, that's Mount Washington. covered in snow. Yeah, they don't call them the Wildcats for nothing. I don't even know if you can see the steepness on camera, but I just ate a bunch of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and and right there is where I got the ice cream and stuff. That's nice. Woo. Beautiful views all day. All day. Hey guys, so this is Hey guys, so this is where I came down from the ledge view, and basically there was supposed Hey guys, so this is where I came down from the ledge view, and as soon as I came down, I got a really nice stealth site here. So I'll show you it right now. So you come down here, go around, and look at that. One other thing I gotta say is about the Big Agnes 2-person tent is some of these stealth sites that we have been, finding, they're not big enough for my tent. So a couple days ago, you know, everybody got to the tent spots, and thanks to Downwind, he gave me his tent spot, which he found first. So thanks a lot, man. Definitely appreciate that. And then him and Nope tented on another tent spot where they could fit their tents. But basically, for the big Agnes, you definitely have to put your rain fly out. You definitely need more room, and this is just perfect. And check out this ledge right here. So you get protection from the wind, and it's just a great site. If you really wanted to, you could probably, if you clear that out, you could fit another small tent in here. So this is definitely, depending on your setup, definitely a you know, you could put a couple tents in here if you really wanted to. So I'm gonna call it a day here. Even though it's 7:15, I still got probably you know, an hour and 20 minutes of daylight. But you gotta call it a day when you find a tent site that's good. And it is what it is. We'll get more hiking in tomorrow. So New Hampshire is unbelievably beautiful. Wow, it's a lot more than what, you know, people say. New Hampshire is just amazing. It really is something else, guys. I mean, it's tough. Hiking here is hard, but it is rewarding. I mean, right there, that is Mount Washington on the other side with the sun going down. Whew. It's something else. And we've been talking about it earlier, and it's like, does this feel like a dream, hiking the Appalachian Trail? I mean, is this reality, or am I in a dream? It's just gorgeous. And these little alpine trees, for all you nature fans out there, these little alpine trees got all kinds of stuff on them. Well, it's just unbelievable. I've never seen things like this anywhere. You know, and today I was talking to a lot of day hikers, and we were just kind of, a couple of the guys, I think they're probably locals or something. He's like, yeah, this is God's country out here. It's just unbelievable. And I go, well, you got this place, and then you got Washington State, which has beautiful areas too. So yeah, this is just, you know, New Hampshire is something else. It really is. Look at that. Sun's going over the mountain. Yeah, that little store down there, when I was in there, let's see here. Yep, there it is. One of those buildings is the store. When I was in there, they had like a dinner thing going on, but it's $30 for like an all-you-can. I don't think it's all you can eat, but it's $30 for the dinner there. And I think it was, I'm trying to remember what time it was. I know I would have to wait around, and I wanted to order food, but the problem is you have to sign up for the dinner thing, and you wait until 5:30 or whatever the time it was. And I'm like, by the time I eat and everything, I'm not gonna want to do the climb. So I just filled up on ice cream, got a couple Coca-Colas, Dr. Pepper, and a bunch of candy bars, M&Ms, and some Skittles, and I was on my way to get this climb. White blazing, there's a blaze right there. The views, I really think this Wildcat climb, with these views at the end of the day, this is probably my favorite climb, you know, with the views and everything in New Hampshire. Just the way everything looks right now. You're like up in the clouds.